So, hi Daniel. So what I did was, I pulled the full reading. I pulled on your relationship. Hopefully you get some guidance. I also pulled on career, and I'm just gonna try, kind of tell it as a story. You know, hopefully some things will make sense, but you can always message me. If you have any questions about it. So your major cards you have for the relationship is the Wheel, the Magician, and the Devil card. You have the Lovers in reverse. Now, I just want to say those are some major cards as main cards to have for a relationship reading. So I feel there's some kind of major change going on. Okay? Feel it's time for one of you or both of you to take action here in the relationship. It's almost like sorry, I'm reading the cards. It's almost like you got to snap someone back into how they used to feel. Or, with the Wheel, all right? It's all about timing and changes and evolving and going with the changes, okay, in a relationship. Of course, we get stagnant, and then we get, back in love again, and then it's anger, then it's hate, then it's love again, sometimes in a relationship, when we've been with somebody, we start to lose a part of ourselves, okay? Whether it be we don't know who we are anymore, or, we want to go back almost to the point that when we were a teenager way of thinking, if that makes sense to you. That's kind of what I'm getting from her. I'm getting that she's done being an adult in a way, and it's almost like it's kind of almost like I feel that she is not responsible anymore. She can't remember things to a point of, having a long-term job or anything to that point. It's just like I feel like she's kind of done. She wants to have fun again. She's sick of the responsibilities. She's sick of the day-to-day chores is kind of what I'm getting from your reading, 1 second. Let me just pull up here. With the Devil card, it's all about fear, It's all about not seeming that we're doing the right things in the other person's eyes, So basically, I feel it's a perfect time for you to get together, sit down and talk about what each of you want out of the relationship. Not even out of the relationship. I feel in life, period, You have the Lover's card in reverse. That does not mean that you're not in love anymore. It just means that you're just going through some hard times right now. It's a perfect time to start doing things together, whether it be biking or riding or just taking a walk. A time when you're not discussing bills, a time when you're not discussing jobs. You kind of get what I'm saying? It's like, that's where I feel she's at. I feel she is just done with all the, being an adult, and I just want to have fun again, and I want to be young again, and I just want to do what I want, The Magician card, he plays a big role in the reading. Usually, he makes things happen. He lets me know that you, the person that's asking for the reading, is going to get what they want down the road out of the other person. But I really feel that it's going to take you guys coming together and agreeing upon things, and you accepting some things that she is doing, you know. Sometimes when we, you know, we pull back and we look at our other significant other, and we're like, why are they going through this right now? Why are they focusing on such weird stuff? Or, you know, it's not even important. It's not what's paying the bills. It's not what's doing this. But maybe that person just needs a little time out mentally, you know. I just feel like there's a power struggle here, you know. She needs to start listening, you know. She's not open to listening right now. She's in her own space, and, you know, she's in her own mind in a way. So, you know, with that, I kind of want to ask if you guys have went through counseling in a way. You know, it's okay for her to want to be young again, and it's okay to not worry about responsibilities, but, you know, that's when you have to have the talk with her, like, well, what do you want to do, honey? Like, do you want to rent a van or you know, a Winnebago and travel, you know, and just sell the house, or not pay rent, or just go? I mean, you know, is that what you want to do? You know, because you need to figure out if you're up for that plan, you know? And this could be something that she's just thinking about. Like, she isn't really serious, but she's thinking about it, and she really needs to get a kick in the pants here to come back to say that's okay to think about it, but it's not reality. And if you're not going to do it, then, you know, why are we still on this subject? You know what I mean? That's kind of what I'm getting. So I'm getting really confused by you know, what I'm getting out of her, you know. So I get why you're confused here. You know, you both have a heavy load, and, you know, you both need to help each other out and making things easier on each other. So I feel when she's resisting against you, that it's not making things easier on you, you know. And as her mate, she should at least know when it gets so bad that, yeah, I'm not really being a good wife right now, or, you know, I'm not being a good partner right now. Let me snap out of this. So that's why I feel maybe counseling would help with that, you know. Feel that she's your true desire, though, okay? Um, she pulls back, though, like, she can be wanting to spend money and look good and, you know, do what she wants to do. And then there's another part of her that pulls you back in, you know, with her feistiness and her energy, you know. So it's like she's laid back one minute, casual, wanting to spend money and look good, and, you know, and then the next minute it's like I feel that she's that woman that, it's like she pops in once in a while, that woman that you want her to be 100%, you know. You know, I feel like something has taken a toll on her, whether it be her empath skills or caring about other people. I feel that she went too far, and it's like she didn't know how to ground, she didn't know how to shield when she was doing this. Like, I don't know if she was a nurse in the past, or a caretaker, but that's kind of what I'm getting, you know, that she just didn't know how to handle that shield wise, you know, grounding, and it took all of her, you know. Feel that she had good opportunities in the past here, and she worked very hard, so I feel that that's why I'm kind of getting that she's like done in a way, you know. not done with the marriage, like personally done, It's kind of what I'm getting. So you asked about your job. You have the Ten of Swords. And you asked me to be honest. So, I am always honest in my readings. I may sugarcoat some things, but I'm basically trying to become 100% honest to what I'm seeing in your reading. I feel that at your job, it's feel that you're reaching the end of your current job. I'm only saying that because I feel that you're not into it anymore. Your passion's not into it. Your thrive, your energy. It's just you're not wanting to do it anymore. I feel, and I feel that if you pull back, okay, and you figure out why you're there, and you figure out if that's truly what you still want to do, that if you start putting back in your energy into the job, into your career, your love back into it, your passion, what brought you there in the first place, that you'll start to be recognized or acknowledged, and possibly even do better, okay? But I feel that if you don't, that, I feel that you're going to want to leave that place and start anew, Your relationship with her is completely sacred. I feel that, yes, she is stubborn, but I see a long-term relationship here. Just feel that I feel, I'm just kind of feeling for the whole reading is to not give up, We want to have monetary value. We want to be financially secure. That should be a goal. Protect what's yours. If that's your wife and you love her to death, go get her some help or talk to her down to the level that she'll understand. Just feel that you keep a lot inside and you need to let it out because it's not helping anybody by you not talking, okay, or discussing, at your career as well. You need to get it out, bring back what brought you there in the first place. Go have fun, first of all, okay? Whether you need to take a little break and go reunite with loved ones or friends or just go out, I feel that you're almost fading in the background a little bit here. And you need to step out in the forefront and claim what's yours. Your job, your wife, your home, your family. I'm not saying it's going to be taken from you. I'm just saying the paths that you're going to take will lead to the answers to that, I feel that, sometimes if she's not going to come around, that I do feel that you need to let her go for a little while, or you go away for a little while, just so the other person can realize how much they love you, how much they miss you, how much they need you. Like I said, it could be you or her, instead of acting out, maybe some self-reflection of what they truly want out of life, and if they need to have closure, that's like the most important thing. We all need closure of something, past hurts, people that have passed that we're still mourning over, and it causes depression, closure of a job. If you don't want to put your passion into it, start another one. Put a closure to that. Start a new chapter. Or, like I said, if you truly love it, put your passion back into it, you know. But I feel it's time for you to take charge of what you want here and make it clear, you know, to yourself and to her. And hopefully she comes around, sees your way of thinking, or maybe she may say, you know, yeah, I don't want to do this anymore. I want to go have fun, you know. And if that's not the path that you want to take, then, you know, it's time to have closure, you know, because you got to be on the same path in a relationship, you know. So I really hope I helped. You know, I hope I gave some guidance. I tried to be as honest as I completely could be. If you have any questions, go ahead and let me know in PM. And thank you so much for your donation, and you have a blessed day.